Hello, Kennedy students, and welcome to this edition of Kennedy Impact. I'm your host, Patrick.
I'm Brandon with the updates.
And I'm Tyson with the sports.
Kennedy Impact starts right now. Welcome, students, to this episode of Kennedy Impact. It's a very cold day outside, but we're going to start off with something warm. A story on what do the students think are the best coffee shops, Starbucks or Caribou? One of our teams found out. Let's check it out.
Do you prefer Starbucks or Caribou?
Starbucks.
Why?
Because of tea.
So I'm here with,
Trevor.
do you prefer Starbucks or Caribou?
Caribou.
Why?
My auntie works at Caribou, so I get free coffee, and then it tastes better.
Oh, okay.
Hi, we're here with,
Lauren.
and we're seeing what people drink in the morning. That's coffee or something else. So, what do you prefer?
Usually I don't really drink coffee that much. A lot of times in the morning I'll just have like chocolate milk or like orange juice or something. I don't know, I don't really like coffee that much.
All right, thank you.
So I'm here with,
Miss Delaney.
do you prefer Starbucks or Caribou?
Actually, I prefer neither because I only drink water. This looks a little different because it has slices of lemon in it. But before I stopped drinking anything but water, I used to drink, what did I used to drink? I used to green tea from Starbucks. So I guess my vote would be Starbucks.
Those results were outstanding in my opinion. But for now, let's go over to Brandon with the updates.
Thanks, Patrick. All right, this Friday after school, the Anime Club will have a meeting at 2:45 going until 4:30. There's also an 8th grade orientation meeting for honors and AP students. So if you have a little brother or sister in 8th grade, you want to encourage them to come for that, and that will be on January 12th at 6 p.m. Also next week, there will be an AP and honors meeting for all interested 9th through 11th grade students that will take place during your advisory period in the auditorium. That's all for updates. Now over to Patrick.
All right, let's head straight into our story about the Think Pink group.
Hi, I'm Simon, and I'm here with,
Mrs. Donnelly.
and we're going to talk about the Think Pink Club. So, can you tell us what the Think Pink Kids Club is?
Well, Think Pink is a kid-run or student-run organization, and our main goal, focus, is education and awareness and raising money for breast cancer, for finding a cure for breast cancer.
Okay, and what does the club do?
You know, we have meetings once a month, and we just discuss about what do we want to do, and it really depends on the student or the group, and we try and educate around the building, and we do just different fundraisers to try to raise some money to find a cure.
And where does the money go?
The money goes to the Think Pink Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization. 100% of the proceeds goes towards breast cancer research.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks.
I definitely got some information that I didn't know before seeing that story. Now let's head over to Tyson with the sports.
What's up, Kennedy? Yesterday, the boys basketball team defeated Richfield 93-70. Tomorrow, the boys hockey team plays Blake at 7 at Big, and on Friday, the boys basketball team plays at 7 against St. Louis Park at home. And girls hockey has a game at 3 on Saturday against Dodge County at Big. The girls basketball plays Cooper on Tuesday at home at 7. Now back to you, Pat.
Now let's move on to a story on the Japanese class.
Hello, Kenny and Theodore with
Takasugi.
So Takatsushi, what is Japanese program?
Japanese program is the language program that we learn Japanese and sign up for academy.
So how do you sign up for the Japanese program?
How?
Yes.
First, the Japanese one is this year. Japanese one is a little bit less than usual, but they went to academy center and signed up. And Japanese 2 is the student who learned Japanese 1, so eventually the number of students is getting less and less.
Can you explain what you guys do?
Japanese 1, they learned Japanese characters, because Japanese, we have 3 alphabets. So Japanese 1, we memorize 46 all of hiraganas. And Japanese 2, the other alphabet we learn. And Japanese 4, we are learning the very conversation, so we can talk a little bit. Yeah.
Hi, Kennedy, that's it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
An interesting story to view. We're going to head straight into a book trailer, and after that, I'll see you again with the weather. Hello students, and welcome to the weather at Kennedy. This week has been a cold one. First off, today on Wednesday it's -2 degrees with a low of -12, and as you can see it's been that cold all week. It gets a bit higher on Wednesday with 10 degrees with a low of -4, and it sort of moves around there, going down to 8 on Friday but up to 17 with a low of 5 on Saturday. Hope it gets warmer, but it is February, so I kind of doubt it. That's it for this week's weather. I'm Patrick. Back to you, David. That's it for this week's episode of Kennedy Impact. I hope all of you students are able to stay warm as it gets colder in the later half of the year. Until then, Me, Brandon, and Tyson will see you again next week.